Mad conspiracy theories about the Middle East. Please subscribe. 5th, the US is funding the Muslim Brotherhood. As we can see, being the world's police force has subjected the US to many conspiracy theories, ranging from the plausible all the way to the outright insane, such as the country being allied with North Korea. In that same vein, America is also supposedly allied with Egypt's Muslim Brotherhood. The US government supposedly cut a deal with the Brotherhood to either occupy or destroy Egypt and so rigged the 2012 elections to put Mohamed Morsi in power. Believers of this conspiracy point to $1.5 billion in annual military aid given by the US to Egypt as proof of the shadowy alliance. There even exists a crazier version which states that the Muslim Brotherhood has already infiltrated the US government, with President Obama also alleged to be a member of the movement. 4th, Yasser Arafat was poisoned. Was the death of controversial Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat a case of successful assassination? The real cause of Arafat's death in November 2004, say some, was not a blood disorder or a stroke as claimed by his French physicians but by polonium-210, the substance used to kill former Russian agent Alexander Litvinenko in 2006. Supporting this theory were findings made by Swiss scientists who confirmed the presence of the substance when they exhumed Arafat's body in 2012. A subsequent Russian study refuted the Swiss results but was itself criticized for its flawed methods. Fingers pointed to Israel as the main culprit behind Arafat's assassination. Although the country has officially denied any role in the Palestinian leader's death, loaded statements made by former Prime Ministers Ariel Sharon and Ehud Olmert have helped to fuel the speculation that the country indeed killed him. 3rd, the missing Yemenite children of Israel. This completely unsettling conspiracy theory holds that the Israeli government kidnapped hundreds or thousands of babies from immigrants who came to the country during its early years. Authorities supposedly usually abducted the children as they were confined in the hospital and then explained to clueless families afterward that they had suddenly died and were given a quick burial. However, they would really put up the abducted children for adoption to wealthy Ashkenazi Jews. A series of commissions beginning in the 1960s found that while indeed some died and others were given up for adoption, those decisions were made by authorities who had to cope with the general chaos accompanying the mass migrations of that period, rather than by the Israeli government as a matter of policy. Still, those findings have not stopped the affected families from continuing their own search for the truth. 2nd, the Simpsons revealed a hidden US hand behind the Arab Spring. Did a decade-old Simpsons episode really divulge a US plan to start the upheaval that swept through the Arab world in 2010? For Egyptian TV anchor Rania Barhai. Yes, it did. According to her analysis, the episode, which aired in 2001 and featured Bart Simpson and his friends as part of a boy band being secretly used by the US Navy for recruitment, contained hidden and not so hidden hints of a shadowy US conspiracy. In particular, she cites a scene wherein US warplanes driven by Bart and his friends bombed some militants and their jeep painted with a Syrian opposition flag. According to Barhai, this newly designed rebel flag, which in reality happened to be the country's old flag, created in 1932, proved the US planned the Arab Spring and the ongoing Syrian civil war beforehand. Her accusation was met with amusement by Simpsons executive producer Al Jean, who sarcastically answered that they had the amazing foresight to predict conflict in the Middle East. First, Israel has nukes pointed at the Arab world, and at everyone else, too. Just like the former Soviet Union's infamous dead hand operating system, Israel allegedly has its own method of world-ending madness called the Samson option. Fittingly named after the famous biblical character, this doctrine would have all of Israel's nukes shot into every Arab country in the Middle East should it face inevitable annihilation. More insane, the Israelis also allegedly have nukes pointed and ready to fire at several major cities all over the globe. One Jewish professor justifies the plan, saying that unlike the past 3,000 plus years when the Jews were persecuted while the rest of the world just watched, this time they have the capability to take everyone with them to oblivion. If you force us yet again to descend from the face of the earth or the depths of the earth, let the earth roll toward the nothingness. Thanks for watching.